Welcome back to Dummy Boy Finance. I'm Dummy Boy, and in this video, I want to go over AMC because AMC is up over 30% today. The markets are still open, so I want to go over the craziness before the market closes today. Today marked the conclusion of a $428 million share sale for AMC today. They have been selling shares for the last week or two, and today marked the completion of that sale. So if we go deeper into this article, we can see that they sold 43 million shares at an average of $9.94. And so you can see during the time of this publication, the stock was up nearly 16%. This narrative between the hedge funds and the retail investors has gone on so long that AMC has capitalized on all of this hype, and they have tried to make as much money back as they possibly could. And so if you are a current shareholder in AMC, you need to be cautious because more shares have now been put back onto the market, meaning that there's a lot more supply of the stock available. And usually when there's more supply of a stock, the share price should go down. And so 43 million shares is a lot of shares back onto the market. The CEO is looking at the share price like there's a good chance that the stock price is going to go lower. So I'm going to capitalize while I have the share price up here, take some profits, bolster the balance sheet of AMC. And that is actually going to be at the expense of shareholders because of all of the new supply of shares on the market. It said in January it had raised $917 million since mid-December through equity and debt issues, and then it raised $304 million in the same month through a share sale. And so if this was any other stock, we probably would have seen the share price go down today. However, AMC is a whole different case in the market. While other stocks sell off, we see crypto surge, we see EVs get clobbered, we're seeing a whole bunch of stuff happen in the economy. AMC stands strong. And so why do I say that? If we're just looking at AMC's chart here on a technical level, this green line is represented by the 50 SMA. And so overall, anytime you have price action above the 50 SMA, that means that it has a bullish trajectory and it has very strong price momentum. Once you are below this point, then there is a chance that we are going to start to see a downturn and maybe continue some downside pressure. But every single time that we have gotten below our 50 SMA, we come right back up and we claw our way. And today we exploded past our $11 line of resistance. If you guys have been watching my videos on my AMC stock updates, you know that this $11 line is that line that AMC needs to break. Once you are past this line, this is exactly what happens. And so this is what I've been saying for a very long time. AMC is a buy after 11, and you can see why. There is just no resistance after this point that is going to hold AMC off. Right now, we are at resistance, and that is why we are starting to come back down. But after this point, this is a stock that continues to be a trader's dream. And so most stocks right now are actually trading well below their 50 SMA. We have stocks near their 200-day SMA, and a lot of stocks are continuing their sell-off, but AMC is holding its ground. And so the second indicator that I want to look at right here is the accumulation over distribution. And so essentially what this indicator means is when this line is going up, more people are accumulating AMC. And if the slope of the line is descending, that means more people are selling, aka distributing their shares. And so if we look at this on the daily time frame, we've essentially had steady accumulation. And so what I like to see in accumulation over distribution indicators are if there's any sort of divergence that we can find and make a better prediction about where the stock price wants to go in the future. And so if we're just looking at this line, let's just look at this point in time. We are trading right now at $13.63. The last time we were at this level on our accumulation, we were trading here at around $10. And so you can see right now that we have slight divergence that is not in favor of a bullish run. What I mean is at this point in time we were trading at 10, but now at this point we're trading at 13, meaning that there is some sort of divergence in share price. The accumulation has been steady, yet our share price has been going up. And so if you are an investor or a shareholder in AMC, you need to be aware of this. And so the conclusion that I get from our accumulation over distribution is the fact that we have still stayed quite steady on our shares. We had slight distribution over the last couple weeks, which is why our price action got below our 50 SMA, but people are still buying up AMC. One thing again, I need to remind you guys that 43 million shares are now back onto the open market, and so everything's about supply and demand. When you have less supply, demand goes up and the share price goes up, but when you have more supply, demand goes down and share price goes down. And so in this case, 43 million shares were added, meaning that the supply of shares just went up, and that would mean demand should go down and the share price should also go down. But we all know that AMC is not like any other stock. It follows its own rules and it is a battlefield on this stock. And right now, bulls have full control. We are above our $11 line. We are well above our 50 SMA. Our MACD had a beautiful bounce off its signal line right here, and this right here was extremely bullish. And so if you could zoom in, you could see accumulation today, absolutely beautiful. MACD, absolutely beautiful. And so you can see right now the price action is looking absolutely sturdy here on AMC. We have levels of resistance right here at around $14. And so remember here now with AMC, we had an extraordinary run today. Don't be surprised if the next couple days we cool off a little bit, but as long as we are above our 50 SMA on AMC, bulls have full control of this stock, and this stock should continue to do very nice things. And so this was a great day for AMC shareholders, retail investors, and traders alike. But do keep in mind in the back of your head that these 43 million shares are on the market now, meaning there's more supply. And the man running AMC decided to sell shares at $9.98 to bring some money back into the company. At the end of the day, in the short term, we are going to see a lot of volatility continue here on AMC. But the point here that needs to be made is there are more shares now onto the market, so do expect the share price to potentially go down, cool off from the levels we saw today. However, the balance sheet now looks a lot better for AMC, which should help them navigate through this pandemic that does seem like it is coming near an end, especially in the United States, where a majority of people are vaccinated. So the future still has potential here for AMC. They have money, they have cash on hand now to do some things that they might not have been able to do earlier. But as current shareholders, remember now there are more shares available, so the share price in general should go down. And so if you are just looking at AMC right now, when you're above $11, it's a go. When you're below $11, it becomes a little bit of a waiting game. But overall, AMC had a spectacular day today. For all you retail investors who have been holding strong, even through the market sell-off, even through all the bears bashing AMC, congratulations to you guys. AMC has been one of my biggest winners that I've ever experienced in the stock market. So I thank all you retailers who have held strong in AMC, because I was there with you guys, and this was one of my life-changing trades that I had for myself. And so if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like. We are on the road to 10K subs, so if you made it to this point, feel free to hit that subscription button. This is Dummy Boy Finance. I'm Dummy Boy, and I'll see you guys in the next one.